on my channel. Okay, there's the Discord notification. Oh, that video's on 51 views. That was only that was 3 days ago. Oh, there we go. Okay, so, I wonder who's going to show up, if anyone. I'm just gonna get straight on with what I've got planned. Hey there, Manu. Okay, so between this and the last stream, I've kind of got a lot built. How are you doing today? I'm doing good. How are you doing? So, oh yeah, I've got a new roof palette over here. So I made a new roof palette. Just done a bit more color variations. There's a red, an orange, and a brown one as well as the green, pink, and blue and black. So you know, I've done this building, these buildings, and I've done this area. So the miners like station, I've kind of put an outside on that one. I didn't realize that I was planning to stream that. It's kind of annoying. Oh, good, my friend got COVID. Oh damn, I hope he gets better and stuff. So, you know, we've got this set of buildings to do, and the carousel to do. Oh yeah, and then if we come around the back here, you know, this building here is beginning to get done as well. So, you know, a lot of the ride. So basically, the second half of the ride's nearly fully themed. If we just take a ride on it now, because like the second half is this bit over here, and it's basically done. Like the first half is probably from the lift hill up to the little intersection with the Bacoma family boomerang, and you get a pretty nice view from here, actually. Okay. Yeah, we come behind the buildings here, and then dive underneath the bridge, and come back. So this bit with no supports here is basically halfway, and then so this is the second half of the ride, and then this, we kind of got bits and pieces of theming everywhere, and stuff. But when this is basically fully themed, like through here. Like once that building's in place, theming, like a lot. We're nearly halfway done with the mining village, which is like an entire section of the park, which is very cool. You can see we kind of dive here. There's the viewpoint there, which I'll take you to in a moment. We come around the back here, a bit of airtime, before hitting the brakes and stuff. I don't know, but good chances. Okay, cool. So and and it does genuinely feel like a pretty, like, you do feel quite immersed whilst you're here, because the coast is like fairly well hidden. You got like this flat ride here between these two buildings, and you can kind of just wander up this very steeply sloped path. Just a bit of a waterfall here. Not waterfall, water fountain. And you can head up here. I made like a little drink shop here. So it's like one of them slushy machines or whatever. The levers. Quite basic interior. Because you come up here for this view here. This is probably my favourite viewpoint. Like, because you've got the airtime hill right here. And you've got this, like, impressive support structure in the, like, right there. So you can see a lot of the ride. You can see the helix there and stuff, and a bit of the rock work. And, and because of the position of these buildings, we basically frame, like, the steel part. Like, you can see a bit of the drop, but it's mainly the steel. Because there was that viewpoint, and there was the one over here. This will still be a pretty great viewpoint because we got the woody wrapping around the whole thing. Okay, alright, I'll see you later, Manu. but like originally, this pink building kind of gets in the way. But I'm not too bothered because you can see how in the background everything begins to fade out slightly. But you know, this is beginning to look good. So we got this stuff here. So we got a couple bits. Well, as you can see, this half of the buildings, we've got these ones here, this carousel here, and a couple buildings here, and you know this boomerang bit right here, and then we've done a lot. We're basically 50% done with the buildings, because then we're going to be moving into the Gold Rush dominant area. And I think once we've got 50% of the buildings done, I'm going to go in and design the miners map art, because like, well, you can see over here with what's left of these buildings, there is a bit of map. I've got the entranceway and the Gold Rush sign here, so you know, we need to design a similar map art for the what's it? Oh yeah, the miner. Damn, I forgot the name of it for a moment there. Remember me, Soup? Hey there, good editor. Welcome back. Yeah, I think I remember you. Okay, so, well, it's been 6 minutes. We should probably get on with some building. You know, we're gonna like finish this. We're gonna do this massive building here. So, you know, we're gonna go with a pink roof over here. Yeah, and get like some stuff done. I kind of want to have like a tower sticking out with a crane, holding something over the track. My aunt got better. Oh, that's very good to hear. So where will the last pillar be? Okay, so the last pillar should be, well, there'll be a fence here basically, like similar to the fence here. So that will be like here, because then we can keep this bit like this, because that will be backstage just below it. So, you know, we should probably decide this first, actually. So I'm going to bring this out to here. So just an extra 2 blocks with the gravel and stuff. Okay. Yeah, this is probably, like, a good, like, height to move it out to. And then temporarily we'll just put some stone along here. We can add some detail to this later. And then pillar here. And then if I just grab this, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. Okay, cool. Pretty sure these pillars go 4 high. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and then okay, and then just do this. Okay, you can just start heading up. You're so close to 700. I know. It's like, I know, right? 694, I think. I was actually on 695, but someone unsubscribed. Just, you know, it's fine. There's no legal obligation to stay subscribed, so yeah. But you know, 700 is gonna be cool. I probably won't do anything for it, just kind of a really random number. It's definitely cool. Okay, so that's gonna be, we've got to basically fit a building along here, which could be interesting. Luckily we only need to decorate the front, because as you can see here, I couldn't think of a good justification to decorate the back. You can see I'm missing a wall here as well, actually. So I can probably add that in. Just grab that. Okay. Yeah, because this will be backstage. So you will be able to see this, like if you go on a backstage tour, or find the backstage keys in the park. So there's that, and yeah, okay. But there's like, just because you can see it, like, because it's backstage, there's no reason to decorate it. Like, just having it flat like this is fine. Like, you can see on some of the other buildings. Actually, no, but that's kind of like a material texture more than a detailed texture. Okay, so if we go 5, 1, 2, 3, oh wait, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Damn, okay, that's annoying. Maybe we should try 4. Or maybe I should like actually calculate what this is. Oh wait, that one stays as 4. I could probably just work it out, but can't be bothered. And oh, I don't need to work it out. I've just accidentally discovered it. See, this is quite cool because you kind of come down this rocky passage and over into like this hidden bit here. So just having some gold ore and something that you can like that you circle around at the end here would be cool. Yeah, okay. And then this ride will turn out like, you know, this is probably the most themed ride I've made in Minecraft, like ever. I don't think I've never made a ride this decorated and detailed, like with the scenery and stuff. Like I've literally built an entire city or an entire village for like this one ride. Just kind of, you know, overkill. Not really. Cool island. There's an island? Where do be the island? Wait. Dune village? Or buildings and stuff? Or is it because this ground is slightly above the rest? That might be it, because you can actually walk underneath here quite comfortably. Okay. Okay. Let's just head up to the top. Yeah, I do want this to feel quite dominant, like in force. Like this. How... Yeah, that feels very, like, very tall, which is good. That's kind of what I want. Because, like, this roof cuts off here. So, you know, let's run a beam along the top. Okay, so that connects to there, actually, which is actually quite handy. So that comes up to there. Okay, yeah. We'll take the roof, like, along to where it's meant to go. Oh no, there's stuff. Okay. Okay. Oh, I've gone too far here. As for like this, because this is a big maintenance building right here. Obviously, it's going to be elevated above the floor here and stuff. You can kind of see, like, I don't know, it might be 1 block higher. So you kind of drive around here, and then be like a path leading up to the building, like just along here or something. But obviously this building will need a front, kind of like this building here. We've put a generator on the top, and just covered the sides and the front and stuff. Probably don't need to cover this bit here, actually, because this will definitely extend over to here. Or there'll be something here just to, like, hide the back of this building. And the backstage in general, because this has got a central backstage area. Which we are going to connect up to, like, that one over there. Like, we're going to put a bridge going over the path and stuff. Yeah. Okay, Okay, so let's just do this now. Okay, and then the next thing I want to do is is we're going to see. I don't want to have like Windows spam kind of along here, so maybe having two, like, because this is a very long building. Like these buildings, that one's 4. Like if we go here, they're not like the buildings get long, but it's not like crazy long. This was a very long building, so running a thing along the top of it probably not the wisest idea. So I need a way to break up this, like to have this be like 2 separate buildings and stuff. So if we go look at like some of the other buildings, yeah, there's many just like textured variations, or like, I mean, this blue one, I guess, is a good example. We can do something like this, I guess, actually. Okay. Um. Um. Like this one, it's kind of a bunch of different textures and stuff. Actually, once I do need to go around and do like this ruining on like the plain walls and stuff. But I got to go. Have a good stream, and I've been having a bad. Having a, Sheesh, that's a lot of new buildings. Oh, hey, Pad. Oh yeah, I've been busy between streams. We've basically got an entire. We've got like half the village just built, and we're kind of just doing the backstage ones over here. So we got like a wall front to put here. I don't want to go any higher than this because like these buildings over there, sure they're elevated above the ground, but they still aren't. So maybe we'll leave the crane. Yeah, lots of colour and stuff. Yeah, it's mainly just this street here that I've been working on, just to get this view, this angle. That looks epic, bro. Cheers. Can't wait to see when it's done. So we basically need to break up this wall as much as possible. This one doesn't have a stone. Well, you can't actually see. No stone base, no stone base. Okay, so if I just get the stone and andesite, we'll go 2 blocks tall with that. So, yeah. And then we'll put like a window on top of here, just like a block back. And then we're gonna reposition that first like pillar, just so we can have like a more natural kind of thing. Okay. And then like that. How about this? And then yeah. Okay. So then I don't know. I like the light grey terracotta. This is like one of my. This is basically like one of the primary materials I've used for this build. It's absolutely everywhere. Okay. Do you like Minecraft? I find it upsetting that they stole their building mechanics from Fortnite. Yeah, I know. It's my one criticism. Like, clearly ripped off Fortnite. It's absolute sin. You know, just ignore the dates that the games came out. Yeah, just don't pay attention to that. Oh wow, these windows actually like semi line up with where they would be, where I would have put them anyway. So okay, okay, so that's kind of handy. It's very handy because that just means I don't have to move the bar. Yeah, and they have chickens and crafting in Minecraft just like Fortnite. Yeah, very true. Okay, so if we just... Oh wait, how many more windows do we have? Okay, we have 4 more windows. Absolutely massive build, this. Well, this wall is insane. Insane in size. Okay. So, you know, because it's kind of back here in the corner, you're just gonna be like just flying around it. So I'm not too concerned about how it looks, because like I don't think. I mean, you can kind of see it from the path here. So as long as I make it look decent, I'm more concerned about the ride, because I mean it comes through pretty quick here. So that's cool. Watching your stream is really relaxing. Cheers. So okay, let's do this first layer. Let me get the grey glass pane out. Yeah, if you do it from the back, it just makes it a bit easier. And then we can just put some sea lanterns on here so the windows light up at night. So, this would be a pretty fun ride to go on in real life because of the insane airtime. Like, there's some good airtime on this. So you'd just like be out of your seat the entire time. I'll place that one in the wrong place. And there's like an inversion in there, which is pretty cool. Okay. I probably will do like a more traditional Woody at some point. Not for a while though. We got like 7 more rides to do first. Okay, so there's the window. So, yeah, just run along here with sea lanterns. Like this. And then we just bring the windows back and just have like dead space behind them. Because there's like, I mean, you can just like cover them up and stuff. I just like doing this. Because like I did the redstone lamps like last time, and it's like, it's okay. Obviously, all the buildings with the redstone lamps in them got destroyed. It was mainly because I didn't really like the roof, the shape of the buildings and stuff. Like, I just think they were way too wide, and they would like all the roofs were the same and stuff. I don't know. It was a bit like repetitive, the old buildings. I think these ones are a lot nicer. Yeah, it just feels a bit more theme parky with the kind of crazy use of colours. Like you wouldn't naturally get like orange roofs. I mean, you'd probably find them in some places, but not common. And then mixed in with like the different colour roofs and stuff. Like it's definitely got that. Oh, this is a theme park kind of vibe to it, which is good. Okay, mess that up there. Okay, and then one more window. And then we can put like the only 2 flowers that I'm using on this for some reason. Okay, you know, I'm thinking of like maybe a tree would be cool. Nah. Okay. See, if I set this to night, this lights up. All of this lights up, except the lift hill. You really can't see the lift hill. But like this stuff lights up and stuff, which is very cool. And you can't really tell there's light sources. Like the ones those ones are obvious and stuff. That one there's nice. It looks more of a star than anything. I don't know. Maybe I should light up the lift hill. Like just run glowstone up the middle or something. Wow, that's awesome. Cheers. If everyone read like it kind of would glow, and I could like hide it quite well, I guess. Or like, oh wait, no, we're not gonna do the second floor just yet. We're gonna decorate these windows. Oh look, I am now underneath it. So you know, spruce that flower pot, not leaf, this block. So if I just come back under here. Okay. Simplest design is like just do this, but I've done this design quite a bit, so I might try to mix it up. Maybe if I do this. I don't know. It looks a bit heavy on the top. So if I just change this out for the spruce ones, yeah. What are you making? I'm just throwing up a fake wall here to disguise the backstage area. Just gonna get put here for this wooden roller coaster that I'm working on and stuff. So you know, kind of in the same style as these buildings and stuff. Yeah, we're just detailing the windows. Yeah, I quite like this. And then if we do it like this, not like that, like this. Yeah, that might. There, that's kind of. Yeah, I like that. I don't know. It seems a bit thick here. So if we do it like this, yeah, that works. Okay. It looks good. Thank you. Okay. And then like this. Okay. Kind of just repeat this along for all of them. Oh look, I'm missing the trapdoors here. These double layer trapdoors is like quite a nice trick because it does look like a lot more like supportive and stuff, which is very nice. Okay. You know, we'll just do these stairs because these ones are the annoying parts to do. That one. Yeah, so you know, it's quite repetitive design in a lot of the buildings. I mean, most of the variation is between the buildings instead of on the buildings and stuff. So that's might be something I try to change in the second half. It's like, instead of having like the buildings look the same but all the buildings look different, I might try to spice up on the actual buildings themselves. Okay, and then we can run along the top here and do the trapdoors. Not there. Here. Okay. Like this. Like this. And then like this. Okay. And then we should only have, yeah, we have like, oh wait, this is the last one. Okay. So we just got the fences to put in, which is nice. Nearly there. And then the flower pots, and then that's like one layer done. Yeah, so you know, I'd say we probably should just like hang around this backstage area for a bit. We're not gonna do the actual backstage, but we'll kind of just like disguise this bit, I guess. I mean, once this wall's done, we should probably get the station like buildings done, because there's like a couple that hug the first corner that have like laid out. I should probably we should probably get them in place just so we have a better idea of how that area is going to turn out and stuff. Okay, so that's that done. So that would be these buildings here, because and then this area is nearly done. That building needs an interior, and so does this one. This is going to be the entrance to the miner. So you just come in here, come up here, you know, just click that, boom, on the right. So we got these buildings here to do. These ones we're gonna do once we finish that wall over there. Oh look, we're going up, so you can see the rest of the village. I'll point out some of the airtime on the ride, just like what these rides are about and stuff. So you get a pretty good view of the village today. You can see the corkscrew there. And what's nice is because it's in a different like colour to the rest of it, it's not even obvious, like, because the carousel building is going to hide the wooden track. So it's going to be pretty difficult to tell that it's connected. So there's a bit of airtime here, so you definitely gonna get, that'd be powerful, you get front of your seat. There might be a bit of airtime here. This bit, not so much. You should make a roller coaster in real life. I might. And then there's definitely very strong airtime. That'd be fun. Bit of airtime there. Underneath this bridge again. And then this bit's nice because the buildings are very close. There's airtime. The buildings are very close, so it does feel a lot faster than it is. So, you know, double airtime right there. You know, it's a bit of a double up. and then we just head through the helixes. I still need to do a bit of speed control on there. And then we dive down here, and like, this is like the most fun bit. And then we kind of go up here, and then into the brakes. The brakes are so long for this ride. So this is, I think the brakes are about 50 meters long. Which is actually like, because basically how you calculate brake length is the maximum, you have to be able to fit both the maximum like ride capacity for trains. So this ride would run 2 trains, and there'd be 12 cars each, so that's 24. So that's 48 cars would have to fit on here for this to be built, for this to be realistic. So this one's 50-ish blocks, so you know, it's just over, you know, it's like small things like that. Plus it meant I managed to get another airtime here then, so you know, I really can't complain. Okay, second set of windows. You can either have them low and then just have like, see, if we do this we can kind of put like a cool pattern on the top of it and stuff. Like, genuinely the only exception to them is like, well, you can see Gold, the other ride that we went near, that one doesn't have a brake run. In fact, if he hits like 5k subs, we're gonna be OGs. Yeah. So like, Gold Rush doesn't have a brake run because it's not a full circuit coaster. Well, it doesn't, and it also runs 1 train, so that's very cool. Hey there, good editor, welcome back. Okay, we'll just put it in the second floor of these windows. So you can see how we only decorate the front side of it and stuff. Okay, because you won't be able to see these buildings from the back unless you're in the backstage area, but because it's backstage, that's staff and stuff, you don't need to make it look nice. This is so relaxing to watch. Thank you, Winterwin. Okay. Yeah. So you can see, like, when I get to it, I'll show you the, like, other building has quite, like, a really flat texture on it. It's just wood on the back. Oh, I've got to go eat supper. Alright, enjoy your supper. Okay. Yeah, because it's like, why would you decorate the back of the building if no one's gonna see it? Like, I know I did that with the old park. I was like, well, it's just, you know, putting in the extra effort. And it's like, well, there's no point. It's more realistic if you just decorate the bits that people will see. And then, like, you can leave bits that people will see, but it's like really difficult to see and stuff. And I kind of like having like bits of backstage poke out in certain areas. It's like if you look for it, you'd see it. Like on the entrance plaza, you can see the monorail station, the monorail maintenance area. Like you can see the top of the building. Let's get 6 likes. Hell yeah, let's do it. So if we come around here, we can see like no texture on these walls at all, because no need at all. Like, like guests aren't gonna see it unless they're on a backstage tour, and you know, there's no point having a backstage tour look nice. Like, from the backstage tours I've been on, which are, you know, Alton Towers, Fort Park, Phantasialand and stuff, like, you know, it's weird to see like that just stop and stuff. Like if you let's go winner, yeah. Like if you go on Google Maps and go to Phantasialand in Germany, it's in Brühl, Germany. It's really interesting to look at, because like the scenery's really built up and stuff. It's an incredible park. It's probably like my second favourite park. Like, it's amazing. It's like Disneyland, but like the rides are actually really, really, really good. Wow, I've just put these in. Yeah, but like you can see where it just ends and stuff. It's really weird. Like that's sick. You can kind of see it here. If like some of the roofs don't extend all the way up and stuff. There's only 2 of them at the minute. There's gonna be a couple more. It's like, so what's the point? Okay. So because we use the spruce here, we're gonna go with a. It's like Disney, except the rides are good. Well, it's not like the rides at Disney are bad, but like, okay, more intense is probably the right word. You know, they've got a B&M invert, amazing ride. You know, they got Taron, which is like regarded as one of the most beautiful roller coasters to ever be made. Yeah. And that's just amazing as well. Absolute airtime machine. They got a couple spinning. Oh, they just got a launched flying coaster, which is the world's first. So, you know, when I go back to Phantasialand, it's definitely something I'm gonna do. Like a steampunk theme and stuff. Yeah, they're like hardcore rated M. Yeah, pretty much. They got like a couple spinning coasters and a mine train, and they've got the world's steepest log flume, which is like absolutely terrifying because it keeps changing direction, so you do certain sections backwards and stuff. Like first time it's like, oh, I hope I don't do that drop backwards. Yeah, it's a really cool park. I think the drop's around 68 degrees. Which is like, I think that is the steepest drop in the park is on the log flume. Sounds really lame, but the other rides are just like, just about other things. It's got this log flume like, no, I'm here to traumatize you. It's pretty epic. Okay. Yeah, it's like it's a very interesting park. Okay. Like, their invert isn't as good as like Nemesis, but you know, not many inverts are. Okay, like 68 Fahrenheit or Celsius. Hmm? Wait, I don't remember mentioning temperature. Oh wait, what am I doing now? Oh yeah, I'm trying to decorate the window. I'm joking. Okay. Yeah, this design looks kind of dumb. Damn. Oh wait, that's a slab. Okay. I was like, wait, what's happening here? Okay. So how about this? Yeah, I don't know. I might turn these ones around. No. Oh wait, no, it is these ones. Yeah. Okay. Just so it looks a bit thinner. Yeah, that looks thinner now, which is good. So, you know, slab, 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 slab. No, that's wrong already. Awesome. Okay, this could get a bit annoying to build. How long ago did you start to build this masterpiece? What, the park in general, or just this ride? Because this ride, well, this area in general has been worked on for about a month now. Well, it's been more than a month. I started this area of the park on the 7th of February. I checked the other day, like, when it's, the actual park, I can't remember. Like, it was probably at the end of last year. Because like the old park got deleted annoyingly. So I basically had to start again. The old park was about 6 years old, and Minecraft was like, yeah, this doesn't need to exist anymore. So I have to start again. I'm just using the old park's very heavy inspiration. So, you know, a lot of the ride names and stuff will be returning. So, like, in the background over there, you can see that massive forest. So that's like based on one of the original rides. Probably like the second oldest, one of my oldest Minecraft roller coasters on PlayStation. Dark Forest that got like remastered to be ultra realistic and stuff. I might go digest my substance. Be right back. Alright, see ya. Yeah, because like the original park, like because it was built over a 6-year span, it's really inconsistent. Like, it's like, oh, especially like over time, because like the newer stuff in the old park, like the sci-fi areas, the Molten Fury, Hydra Force, Genetic Mutation, those rides were very smooth and very realistic, whereas like the original ride, so the original Miner was not a good ride at all. It was a pretty terrible layout. It was, you know, I really didn't like it. I didn't really get rid of it 'cause, like, nostalgia, but then Minecraft just deleted the entire world for me, so, you know, which is really annoying. I did not want it to do that. Okay, you know, good stuff. Yeah, so, you know, it's making, the Woody's making its return now in this remaster here. And this area is actually just being redone. Originally, like, I'm keeping the mining village theme because I think it's cool, but I'm actually making it a village. Like the original one, the ride was in a forest, and it like occasionally cut through like a poorly made hill or something. And then the ride had a reverse section on it, which isn't unheard of. It's like, but you know, I don't really mind that it had a reverse section. It was just the rest of the ride was so terrible. Like, you know, it was just built, like, barely made it around the layout. Because, I don't know, my understanding of rides back then was limited, to say the least. I was like, what's a Woody? Oh, they're the ones where it barely, they're the ones where it barely makes it around the corners and stuff. You know, that's now, I know that's completely incorrect. Like, the older ones, like, the more traditional Woodies, so stuff like Tim, what's it called? Colossus, the original Colossus, before it got RMC'd. Absolutely massive coaster. I think it was a Zia. Hey there Fishy, hey there Frizzy, hello Ultra Boost. Yeah, but that one was like, I think I like loosely used it as interpretation. And then stuff like the Cyclone at that park near New York. Coney Island, Cyclone and stuff like that. Like, I think that was a big inspiration for the original Miner. This one, you know, I've actually attached her. Hey there, banana emoji. This one I've actually attached a manufacturer to it and stuff. So this would be a GCI. We reached the goal of 6 likes. Oh, we absolutely smashed the goal of 6 likes. We're on 8 likes. This is very cool. Yeah, but and then like the actual support, because like if I just glance over at the support structure, as you can see, that's not. This isn't typically what you think when you think wooden roller coaster support, is it? Yeah, this is based off the next gen GCI concept, which was shown at IAPA, which is like an industry convention where they about roller coasters and stuff. Yeah, and they were like, oh, you know, here's a cool idea: steel supports on a Woody. And I was like, yes. They also showed us some other stuff like their Chen 5 trains, which are awesome. They can do like 30 degrees more banking, and then you can like switch to the steel track like I did over here for inversion on high stress areas. So, you know, you can pull like 1 or 2 more Gs, like, and get some exceptionally strong airtime and stuff on the rides, which is always good. Airtime's big good. So, you know, I was just really excited to see that. So I was like, I'm going to be the first person to make it in Minecraft. So, you know, this is Minecraft's first next-gen GCI. It's like, I'm very proud of that fact. What roof colour? Oh yeah, we'll go pink, because that one's not been used much. Okay, so we just fly back over all the buildings and stuff. Yeah, I think that also might be the first Huss Ranger in Minecraft as well. I think I think Pad went to get food or something. Who knows if he'll be back. Okay, so this roof. One, two, three, four. We're just gonna bring it up to here because this is where the other roof goes up to. Yeah, so that's what I basically like inspiration for the this wooden coaster off of is compared to the original. I think it's quite interesting. Like, because like I know Minecraft suddenly just decides to restore save files. So if at some random point, I get the original park back, I would like to do it like a side-by-side comparison on certain buildings and stuff. Well, not buildings, rides and stuff. So like the original entrance plaza, which was comprised of around 13 rides. Let me think. What did the original entrance plaza have? So it had Dark Forest, Botanic Panic, so that's 2. Nature's Wrath, 3. Under Construction, Jeepers Creepers, which was Pad's ride. So that's 5. And then it had Reverse Fusion, which was 2 tracks. It was originally 4, but it got dropped down to 2. So that's 7 tracks. Toxic Flood, so that's 8 tracks. Yeah, they had 8 tracks, 8 rides originally. So, and I've got 10 rides planned for the new one, and I think it will take up a bit more space, because I think the miner would basically, I don't know, it'd probably fit in this area here, instead of like all of this area, but this layout's actually realistic, so you know, it's just a bit bigger. Yeah, but the actual like original, I mean some stuff on the original part probably won't make a return. I'm not redoing the Red Dead ride. I'm gonna redo like the video game area of the park because it was just cool. Yeah, I need to go up a bit higher here, don't I? But you know, I want to bring back the Titanfall 2 ride. Maybe make it a bit longer. Not that much longer, but just like a bit longer. Okay. Okay, so this ends here, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. So the support would be here. So this actually needs to come up to here. And then this support like goes here. Okay. Yeah, but I mean the original video game area was very big and it had Titanfall 2 and Red Dead in it. And then I was planning to do the BFG 10,000, which if you've ever played Doom, you will probably know what the BFG is. And if you played Doom Eternal, you'll definitely know what the BFG 10,000 is. Yeah, but that was like one of the original plans. Okay, I'm gonna move this a block in just so I don't have to deal with a too wide roof. I really want to redo that. It'll be absolutely massive. It'll be like one of the biggest projects. It'll be big, like the radius of some of the circles will be bigger than like this area. Like I can see the like the base of the weapon being about this big. I can like, but that's a project for very far into the future. But you know, I've got it written down, so I won't forget it. Hey there, Pad, welcome back. Okay. We've just been talking about how the rides in this park differ from the rides in the original park and stuff. Yeah, and now these ones are just better in every way. Do you know what? Okay. Yeah. Yay. Yeah, we're on 9 likes now, which is very cool. Okay. Right. So actually, I think this building's quite dominant in the landscape compared to the other buildings and stuff. It's pretty epic. Like, yeah, it's very tall. You don't really notice the repetitiveness. We got to do the floor though. That's gonna be fun. There's a big gold pile here, you know, because we actually need to get some mining stuff in place. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So, yeah, I think the biggest improvement I've made is I've actually managed to differentiate the areas, like, completely. Because before they kind of all merged into one, except for like the abandoned factory, which was just at the back of the park. But now it's, you know, like it's quite obvious when you enter. You know, we got the woods, which is where Dark Forest and Nature's Fury, and maybe the other rides will be making a return. But I won't do a polar coaster for it. Like, definitely not. I'll do something else. And there's going to be the abandoned factory, which is going to have a log flume in it, and stuff, and toxic sludge. And then there's going to be the construction site where, you know, Jeepers Creepers will make a return, probably in an upgraded form again. Yeah, it would probably be like a Tower of Terror kind of ride. I don't really know how well that's going to fit this park, but you know. You know, the idea for this park is just to get as many unique rides as I can down. There's not... Yeah, so, you know, we're definitely going to be, like, changing between manufacturers a lot just to get certain rides and stuff. It's like... we're going to see a lot of crossovers, because a lot of companies make hypercoasters. So we're probably going to end up with a lot of hypercoasters. We'll probably get like a couple hypercoasters from the same manufacturer. But you know, I definitely want to get. Obviously, we need a B&M hypercoaster, Giovanola hypercoaster, Chance hypercoaster, a Morgan hypercoaster, an Arrow hypercoaster, an Intamin hypercoaster. Yeah, the Intamin ones are my favourite because they actually, I don't know, Steel Phantom's a pretty great ride. I'd love to go over there and ride it. It's in America and even once. So, you know, yeah, the only manufacturer I can think of where we're not really going to have overlap is Gerstlauer, because no one else makes insanely intense rides like them. It's just like, oh, 10 inversions? Nah, have 14 inversions. And not a single loop. Very impressive. Oh, and then have it in this tiny footprint. So we've basically got the spaghetti coaster. And then, you know, you go to like Japan, it's like, that's a pretty cool volcano in the background. Here, let's just slap the world's steepest drop on this ride. Yeah, that's pretty great. That must be pretty like, terrifying. You know, Japan's definitely a park. Japan's definitely a place I'd like to go to experience some coasters and stuff. You know, like particularly like the Japanese manufacturers one. So was it Togo and stuff? I don't know. They're a bit weird because they just have these massive flat sections like in their rides. because I don't think they had CAD there for a while. But now, yeah. You know, is there a lever somewhere? I've heard like even though they didn't have CAD, their rides are pretty great. Absolute speed machines. Yeah, you got Doba which has the fastest acceleration in the world. Not the fastest ride in the world. That's Formula Rosa. But fast acceleration. Yeah, you just go really quick, really quick. Yeah. And they've got like a bunch of weird rides. You know, a couple of 4D coasters. Not them crap ones that you get at the Six Flags parks. Like an actual big X2 4D coaster. Those ones are very cool. And then you get like, you know, you get the weird rides and stuff. Obviously, you don't really want to go to China for their rides. Jesus. Yeah. They're just not safe. Like... so I have no idea how they're still operating, or allowed to stand. Like, it's insane. Like, some of them have got like perfect circles for loops, which is like the biggest no ever. Like, you just can't have... We should make another light goal. Yeah. Oh yeah, another light goal would be cool. We probably won't hit it. If we can hit 10 likes, that would be cool. We're like one away. So, you know, very ambitious goals only. Yeah, but like, I know someone who went to Japan and was like, they went on a ride there and like, absolutely killed their back because the loop on it was so tight. And it was basically a circle. Why no perfect circles? Because, well, if you notice on modern rides designed by competent people, they're not perfectly circular. Because you enter the entry and exit of the loop is always going to be the fastest point. And then the top's going to be the slowest. So it tightens around the top to compensate for that and expands near the bottom. Because it's like you don't want to change direction too quickly because it puts an ungodly amount of strain on the body and stuff. Like, I think if you have a perfect circle as a loop, you're looking at a difference of G's. You'll pull about 6 G's going through the loop, like, depending on what speed you're going. Like, they did it, the first ride to go upside down was a perfect circular loop, and, you know, a lot of people got spinal damage, and couldn't walk properly afterwards, like, after riding it multiple times. So, you know, it's just something you don't want to do. It's really unsafe. Yeah, but China's there just like, no. Like, China just doesn't care, they're just like, who cares? Have a circle for a loop. Yeah. So this is like a cool thing, I guess. You'll see it in older rides, like more circular loops, I guess. Particularly old arrows. Actually, like a really easy way to spot an arrow is just how high off the ground the loops are, because it was like they didn't really make more than one size loop, so they made like an entry speed for like this one loop. It's like, okay, we'll get this force if we go through this loop at this speed. And they're like, yeah, we're not going to calculate or do custom loops. So all their loops are the same size. And to compensate for the speed, they just raise them off the ground and stuff. So, you know. Will you join the fishy army? Yeah, sure, why not? I'll join the fishy army. Yeah, so yeah, if you're ever at like a Six Flags park or something, and you see a loop really high off the ground, but it's quite small, it's an arrow. Chances are it's an arrow. Viper at Magic Mountain, I think it is. it's got that problem. It's quite a rough ride as well. It's like one of the only arrows, like all these mega arrows left. I don't know, it's just quite interesting. They did like one ride with a custom loop, and it's like their best ride ever. Like Tennessee Tornado. Like, incredible ride. Like, too bad they went bankrupt after that. It's also Magic Mountain's fault. I've never had... They went bankrupt 4 times actually, so, you know, not directly Magic Mountain's fault. It's their poor money management. Yeah, pretty great. To be fair, their solution to get out of bankruptcy was to put a big fishhook roller coaster on the side of the Stratus Hotel, so it would just be set a 700-foot roller coaster. And then like the people were like, yeah, let's not do that. And they're like, it's a good idea. And then they were just told to go away. And then they went bankrupt again. Yeah, very interesting company, Arrow. Probably one of the most important companies. They basically invented them, like, tubular steel roller coasters. Like they're responsible for like some of the best companies ever. B&M, former staff at Arrow. RMC, former staff at Arrow. Unfortunately, they made Vekoma. When I say that, the old Vekomas are truly terrible. Like, the SLCs are just the worst. But their new rides are so good. Fly at Phantasialand. Launched flying coaster. Amazing. Well, I hope it's amazing. It looks good. Abyssus at Energylandia. Which is like the weirdest park ever. Because the government, like the Polish government's just like, here, have lots of money to cover up how terrible we are as people. So this park's basically just got like, it's just playing like sandbox mode and like RCT with their rides. So they can afford anything because the government will just pay for it. It's really funny. So yeah, it's bizarre. Sorry, I did not have a lot of V-Bucks to buy the pickaxe and glider. Damn. Yeah. Yeah, okay. I should probably stop ranting about roller coasters now. And the companies and stuff. Probably explain what I'm doing. I mean, I'm just like... We've actually done like the entire roof. And we're just putting in these back walls here. And then this side's basically done. Oh look, it's 10 o'clock. Look, it's 20 past 10. Okay, cool. Oh. A&M. I guess B&M's an okay company. Their old rides are a lot better than their new ones. Like, to be fair, they haven't made anything new this year, really. There's Emperor at one of the SeaWorld parks. It's a good B&M dive coaster. You know, like, they're just not very intense compared to other things like Intermins and stuff. Even compared to the old rides. Nemesis at Alton Towers is, like, my favourite B&M. Absolutely amazing. This is, like, one of the best rides ever made. Yeah. Yeah. Hey there, Evan. Okay. Yeah, it's definitely like that and Smiler are like the standout rides on Towers. The rest of it's like Wicker Man's actually a pretty good ride as well. That's a GCI, which is what this ride's based off of. It's not based off of Wicker Man at Alton Towers. It's based off the manufacturer style. Okay. Yeah, so that's cool. Yeah, did lots of research for this ride. I do lots of research for all my rides, I guess. With lots of reference images. Can't work if I don't have a reference image, basically. Which is why I tore down 2 weeks worth of buildings. Because I was just like, yeah, I'm not happy with these buildings. So I built some new ones instead. And I'm glad I did, because these buildings are amazing compared to the other ones. Like, these are so good. Okay, this will probably be covered, so I'm not too concerned about it. From the front... Okay, so from the ride, how obvious are the sea lanterns? And you can see them in a couple windows, so... I don't know, how about we actually just ride the ride again? Did Ped leave again? I've no idea. Okay. Yeah, so we can actually experience the joys of the new facade wall. Yeah, facade walls are always cool and stuff. Okay. Oh look, we reached that light goal of 10. That was very cool. Okay. Okay. Yeah, this ride. I'm so happy with the way this ride turned out and stuff. Layout wise, I'm only like halfway done with the scenery. Actually, this area will be my favourite area. Like, I don't think I've ever put this much work into decorating a ride. It was usually just trees and like big open areas. Now it's like, nah, we've got some good stuff. Okay. Yeah, we're heading up to the corkscrew, and through we go. And then we got like this figure 8, but because of GCI, because they don't know how to do the supports, like, so you'll never see it, like, a GCI go underneath itself on a curve, because they haven't figured out how to do the supports for it, so they will only cross each other on straight track, and not curve, so, you know, which is why this would be a figure 8 kind of thing normally, but because they can't, you have to stretch it out like this. So, you know, we got a flat section here. Well, we got a straight section there, then the curve, and then you go underneath the flat section here, and then do the same but in reverse here. You could make these closer together to have it be more of a figure 8, but honestly, I don't like figure 8s. Like, on rides. Figure 8 is a type of layout as well, you'll see on like more traditional woodies, like Colossus. Oh, well, it's not Twisted Colossus, which still follows like the rough layout, but it's now a Mobius coaster. Yeah, so they're quite nice, but like, you generally want to avoid figure 8s, like just a helix going left and then a helix going right. Like, you want to do it more like this, or just avoid it entirely, which is even better. I just did this because I was like, extend the ride. Yeah, this wall's done. So we got all this rock work to put in place, like along here, even though no one's going to see it. This area is looking pretty nice, you know. Look at that. Oh yeah, these. I probably need. Wait, I didn't extend this all the way down. Bruh. Okay. How do I join the fishy army? I don't know. That's bad. He's the owner, I guess. The leader of the fishy army. Okay. Yeah, we got like this massive rocky area here and stuff. Attention to detail. Yeah, I'm surprised I noticed that. Oh, that looks nice from here. I can't say I'm the biggest fan of being able to see the Ferris wheel. Like, obviously you won't be able to see it that clearly once we get the massive maintenance building in place. Like, you can see I've marked out quite a large area for the maintenance building. I don't know how big it's going to be, because if we fly over to the other one, so if we... This is the other maintenance building here. Can fly through 200. This building is quite small on the inside, and the outside's not the biggest either. So this is one of the maintenance buildings. If let's stick you on rocks. Oh, cheers. Okay. So this is one of the maintenance buildings. This one's definitely bigger than, well, in length. Mine takes up a bigger area. So that one's quite small, but there's also the monorail barn. It's definitely more on the size we're going for. And you can actually, this is like, what? When I mentioned earlier, you can kind of see parts of the backstage from the path. If you just go back here, you can see the top of the monorail barn. Made of the acacia wood, but it looks nice. So we'll probably go for something more this size. And then over there you can see the map art. Both of them. I should have moved it like an extra map out, but you know, I'm not doing that now. There's 5 times 128 squared blocks over there. I am not moving a single thing. Oh no, actually, how many blocks is 128 times 128 times 5? There's 81,920 blocks for map art. I'm not moving it like over. Okay. So let's decorate this bit. Can start with basic texture. I'm pretty sure these are the right blocks. Yeah. So, you know, let's just clear out the areas that don't need. Well, don't need. You will need to see. So this obviously can't stay emerald. Wait, is this a functional building? What's here? Oh right, the drink shop. Yeah, it's a drink shop. It's got quite a crap name. And then we got like the stone here. And then we need to connect this stone up, just so the terrain actually like connects. So we got this area here to add details, and this bit here. See this last bit? Very cool. We've actually got a pretty healthy diversity of roof colours. So we got the pink, the blue, the green, the red, and the brown. All before you hit the station at the end. So it's kind of psychedelic looking. Which is very cool. Yeah, let's do it. Okay, so you know, we're gonna start off by just like flattening it out, like over here. You know, just wrap this texture around it. No. Yeah. Okay, like that. Yeah, that's pretty good. Okay. And we've already brought it up to level. Hey, that looks pretty natural for the moment. Obviously, we're not done with it just yet. We've still got slabs and stuff to add. So you know, let's just build along like this. Okay. Okay. I obviously don't want too many repeating patterns and stuff. Well, when I'm head out, I will talk to you later, so keep up the great work, and good luck on 1K. Cheers, Pad. Alright, enjoy the rest of your day. I think it's like the start of the day, or midday in America, or whatever. You know, whatever duration of day you've got left, do enjoy it. And if you're streaming later, I'll try and catch it. If it's not like 30 minutes past midnight in the morning. Yeah, alright, I'll see you then. Okay. Okay, that's looking pretty nice. Obviously, the middle section is like the. Alright, so yeah, okay. Obviously, there's middle sections where we're gonna focus in the details and stuff because you know it'll be like a small thing. Because because of the repetitive pattern, I don't think your eyes would be drawn to it too much. It's like, oh, it's just repetitive. So you'd be looking towards the middle, and it's like, oh, here is a big, yeah, a big thing, a big stack of ore or whatever it's gonna be here. I don't know. That's why I just can't form coherent thought today. And I just noticed one of the windows does not have a thing on it. It doesn't have a back to it, so you can straight through the building. You know, big no. Okay, I'm just gonna swap these around like that, just to keep it random. And yeah, seeing the map slowly fill up with the greys and the different coloured roofs and stuff is very cool. Oh look, we're on 13 likes. That's awesome. Okay. I don't think we'll get any more. Okay. Yeah, but the progress I've made today is pretty awesome. Oh look, a thing happened. What's up, Sophie? Oh, hey there, Jay. Welcome. How's your day been and stuff? You know, we're just working on this last turnaround on the miner. You know, it's going pretty well. We got like this facade wall up here and stuff. So we're just putting in a bit of terrain, gonna have a big pile of ore in the middle. Just at the end, it's kind of like a reward. It's like, you endured it, here's the reward. You know, kind of like dragon rides or whatever, where it's like at the end you find the room of treasure. It's gonna be pretty awesome. Yeah. Being good, get a lot of progress done. Oh, cool. How is MCPE Parks coming along? How's your park coming along and stuff? Because I haven't been on in a while. Let's see. I like occasionally see it's online, but you know, I'm working on other parks and stuff. Yeah. Because I know you like redoing some of the old rides and stuff, aren't you? Oh wait, slow. Yeah, nothing wrong with slow. You know, don't rush it. When you rush it, you usually mess up. I didn't do a whole lot, to be honest. Fair. It's just one of them weeks. It's just like, oh, I don't feel like working. Yeah, I've got a lot done. we're nearly 50% done with this. Like, because this basically, like, you can divide into two areas. This area and the other side, this bowl neck here. We've got that building and the carousel to do. And I actually managed to get the buildings in place so it doesn't mess up the view of the lift. Yeah, I didn't mess up the viewpoint, viewing platform here, so you can still watch the road rocket over this airtime, and you can see the steel supports on the lift. This is like my favourite view in the park. Yeah. Oh yeah, I've definitely got a lot done. Oh, this is like my favorite part of designing parks is just like integrating paths and stuff into, you know, like rides and stuff. So you get like that viewing platform and stuff. It's what separates like a decent layout from a great layout. It's just, yeah. But have you set up the paths to interact with the ride in a cool way? You know. Yeah, you can see a lot of parks. It's like, oh, this layout's like strong. It's like not confusing. I could figure out how to get around it like by myself. So that's good. Just like it serves its function and nothing else. It's like you should try and spice up a little, you know, just throw in a little ride interaction here. Like, nothing wrong with having a bridge that goes through a vertical loop. Like, you know, just throw that in. You know, just build the path like directly underneath the supports, or have something like that. Yeah, this is like a big cool thing with the mine. It's like the only inversion just goes straight over the path and stuff. Okay. Yeah, so yeah, definitely figuring out where the viewpoints are gonna be and stuff. It was like there's like this one. There's like a bit like after the flyby element it has with like the family ride. There's like gonna be an eating plaza there, and the ride just it interact. I mean, the terrain is awesome too. Terrain coasters are my favorite. Oh yeah, terrain coasters are good because you can have it like just mess around on top of a mountain for a bit, and it's like, oh, this is pretty cool, pretty tame, and then like you're just thrown down it, and you can have like drops bigger than the lifters, like Steel Phantom, or I think that's what it's called, the Morgan Hyper, like one of the best terrain coasters there is, like just awesome. Yeah, Morgan Hyper is just cool most of the time. Yeah. Yeah, I'm so glad that Morgan fixed that ride. Phantom. Oh yeah, is that what it's Phantom's Revenge? Yeah, that ride is. I need to go to Kenny. Like, once I can go back to America, Kenny's Wood is definitely like high on my list. Yeah, I just want to get there, get on some stuff. Yeah. Because there's like one benefit of living in America, it's just like you've got a lot of the parks. Like we've got all the nice looking parks, and you've got all the parks with like the cool rides and stuff. See, I live like 3 hours away from Kennywood. That's so lucky. I live like half an hour away from Alton Towers. Yeah, that's just like pretty cool. My home park's pretty close. There was like a park that was closer. Dude, there's like a ton of parks around me. That is very lucky. Yeah, I wish I had like the amount. There used to be another park, like where I literally like I could walk to it probably, called American Adventure. But unfortunately they shut down and stuff. It wasn't like a big park. It was like a family-run park or something like that. They had like a Schwarzkopf shuttle loop and a couple other rides. You know, still better than nothing. Yeah. 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 I know a bunch of people who like live right next to where like GCI and stuff work. It's like, oh yeah, I can see GCI from my bedroom window. It's like, shush. You're making me feel sad. I'd like that. Like I was like, oh, there's GCI. Okay, that's all the stone. We'll text you in a minute. Yeah, this is like the other interaction with the path. Just like right along here. This is gonna be a cool leasing area. You basically got the ride on like 3 sides, and to get to this area, you have to go over a bridge, which Gold Rush passes underneath, which is very cool. Like within 3 hours, here is this Hershey Park, Nobles, Dorney, Kennywood, Six Flags Great Adventure, Six Flags American, Six Flags American, King's Dominion, and Lakemont Park. That is an excellent selection of parks around you. I really don't have much besides, what's it? Alton Towers. Because, like, Port Park and stuff are up in London, which is like a 3-hour train ride. So, you know, it's just not something you'd consider doing on a bike, not bike, or by car, which is a shame. And Chessington's also up in London as well. It literally is great. Yeah, that does sound quite incredible. Okay. Right, I'm just gonna put like a corner on here, just to add a bit of height. Yeah, I'll only be on that. There's literally no point doing it on this corners and stuff. Yeah. So, if I wanted to make a weekend trip, I can go to Cedar Point, or BGW, or Six Flags New England as well. Damn, that's pretty good. Cedar Point, Busch Gardens, Williamsburg, and Six Flags New England. Yeah, I've heard those are both. There's obviously Cedar Point, like coaster capital of the world, basically. Like a lot of coasters and stuff, which is cool. Busch Gardens, Williamsburg's just a nice park. From what I've heard, I did Busch Gardens Tampa with, you know, some people who work at SeaWorld and stuff. Just met up and we did the stuff there. And then the park closed because it began raining and stuff. Which is a shame. And then, yeah. So I'd like to do Williamsburg. Like what they got, Apollo's Chariot. What's that one called? The dive coaster as well and stuff. Griffin. That's what's called. How do I forget Griffin? Griffin's a cool ride. Yeah. Yeah, we basically got like everything in. Like, because it was really quiet. Like, which is like really good because there's like, Florida, there's a lot of parks. There's like, you know, you got like Universal, Disney and stuff, and they basically take all of the guests. The Baltimore is very underrated. Oh yeah, that ride looks amazing. I think it's just because everyone misses was it Big Bad Wolf was there before? Everyone misses that. Yeah, but basically, because like Florida's got like Disneyland and Universal, they just soak up every person there. So like Busch Gardens Tampa, like it's basically abandoned compared to the other parks. So like it's like it was a 5-minute queue for Montu. It was amazing. I was like, I wish Nemesis had a 5-minute queue, like for once. That would be amazing. And no, it was like, that queue's more like 40 minutes long. It's annoying. Yeah. Going to Cheetah Hunt had a pretty large queue. I think that was about, yeah, I think Cheetah Hunt had about a 3-hour queue or something. So there were like people there, but because of the really weird layout of, Busch Gardens Tampa, they've like put this right, how SeaWorld wait times are being, that it's in Orlando. Yeah, probably pretty bad. Yeah, but basically because of the really weird layout of Tampa, they've like Cheetah Hunt. You have to like go through Cheetah Hunt to get to like Cobra's Curse and Montu, which are right behind it. So like, and like most of the people who go, like general public, will just meander around the park and stuff. Like they're not too concerned. They don't have an order. Like they don't go, we're doing this, and then we're gonna do this. So it's just like, oh, they're like, see a ride, and they see Cheetah Hunt's a big, impressive looking ride. So like, oh yeah, let's just go on that. So like, no one, like, no one sees this massive B&M invert in the background. So you know, it's just like, just walk straight past Cheetah Hunt. You got Montu to yourself, and you've got Cobra's Curse to yourself, basically. It's weird. Yeah, that's like something I noticed there. It's just like the weird layout. Alton Towers has a similar. I'd say it's not really actually, Alton Towers, like they split 50-50 because you either go left towards Nemesis or you go right towards the Smiler. Like they're like your two options. There's not really anything else, and you just do the stuff like in the way. So you go Nemesis, and then you do Galactica, then you do Dark Forest, so you get Rita and 13, and then you do Smiler and Oblivion, and then you ignore Sonic Spinball and go home. You don't really, or you, and then you do the order or you do the order in reverse. Smiler looks insane. Yeah, it's absolutely, like, I have no idea what they were thinking. Like, honestly, it's absolutely mental. It's just like, oh, like they saw Colossus and was like, okay, so we're gonna break the inversion record, but we're actually going to try in the second half. So let's not do that stupid, annoying 105 rolls in a row, because it's literally like the dumbest thing ever. I hate the end of Colossus. It's just so. Ugh. And what were they thinking? So then you just got like this massive layout. I mean, they break it up pretty well with like 7 inversions before the second lift, 7 inversions after it. So that's pretty cool of them. I just wish the ride like syncs up more, because it does not sync up at all. Okay. I've been there like so many times. I've seen the ride sync up like once or twice. Yeah, and I don't think it's not like a ride that you clone as well. You see a lot of Colossus clones. I don't think you're gonna see many Smiler clones. Yeah, and they give you a little break. Yeah, yeah. There's actually like, and it's a vertical lift as well, which is like the worst kind, or like the spookiest kind. I just can't do vertical lifts. Like, you know, just lying down and it's just like, just not being able to see what's going ahead. You know, it's just like, oh god, what's that? What's happening here? And you can just hear people screaming. It's pretty wild. Yeah, too bad they crashed it and basically destroyed its reputation. So the GP's like, yeah, I'm not going near that. Vertical lifts feel very awkward. Yeah. Thing is, it's like a Gerstlauer thing as well. It's like, yeah, we're not doing anything less than a vertical lift. So you know, very few of their rides don't have vertical lifts. So it's kind of just something you have to accept. Yeah. But like, honestly, like, because of just how close it is, there's so many moments where it's like, well, I'm about to lose my hand. Because like Alton Towers does not have the best clearance on certain rides. Particularly like Runaway Mine Train, I can just grab the supports on it, like, without problem. I do just grab the supports. Well, I don't do it intentionally, but you know, it's like, you're on a mine train. If you don't stick your hands up, you're just like doing it wrong. And then, you know, you just hit the support, and it's like, oh, you can do it. And it's not as bad as, like, Icon at Blackpool Pleasure Beach. You can do the same. You can hit the supports on it. If you search like Icon Boop on YouTube, you'll find a video of just someone smacking their hands against supports and stuff. Fahrenheit is Intamin's version of a Gerstlauer. Yeah, basically. Yeah. I'd probably still take like a Gerstlauer over it. Probably actually work most of the time. So there's that. There's a very handy, like, thing that most companies have over Intamin. Their rides actually operate consistently. Like, Intamins just don't. It's like, yeah, this ride's just not going to operate or have any good runtime. What are you going to do about it? Nothing. Which is why they basically never get contracted in America, because, you know, the big parks just don't like them because their rides never work. Like, you only really get like these standalone parks or Universal. Like, I don't even know what they're doing. Like, they're just like so intimate. How about you? Yeah, but Hershey Park actually maintains their rides. Yeah, yeah, yeah. But Universal, like, what are they doing? It's like they've basically taken the company with one of the worst maintenance records and went here, build the most advanced roller coaster to ever exist. And now they've gone, okay, now, so you know how you usually have quite short trains on your rides? Now do a really long train and create like what will become like the most overhyped coaster of 2020. Okay, yeah, okay. Right, good, good. Okay, and then it's just gonna have tons of pacing issues and stuff. Like, it's already have rollbacks. Rollbacks are a sign of pacing issues, which is a shame. Yeah. I don't doubt it's not going to be a good ride. I just don't think Velocicoaster is going to live up to the hype of, like, it's reached such ludicrous. Like, it's like, this is basically, like, going to be the best ride ever. It's like, it's not. Like, there's better rides opening. I mean, you've literally got, like, Iron Quasi opening as well. It's like, that's definitely better. Yeah, so. Okay. I think it'll be the best in Orlando. Yeah, I don't know. I think Iron Gwazi will probably be better, just because, you know, RMC are pretty competent when it comes to things. And, like, from the video, from the POV, I don't know, it just looks like it's paced properly, which, yeah, it definitely has that over Velocicoaster. Like, Velocicoaster just looks really slow and stuff, which is a shame. As There's like other rides opening as well, like we got Condor, like in Europe and stuff. That's gonna be pretty cool. Yeah, the only other ride that I think could beat it is Mako. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Iron Gwazi isn't Tampa. Oh right, yeah. I don't know like American geography too well. It's just like, oh, it's in Florida. It's probably the same thing. So like, there's Orlando and then there's Tampa then. Oh, okay then. Yeah, Mako is probably like one of the better. It's definitely one of the stronger B&M hypers. I mean, the end looks pretty. I don't know what the hell the end of that ride is though. I'm not gonna lie. It just looks like what? Like you want to go out with this big spectacle. It's like you want to end your ride with a bang, and then Mako's just like, here, let me just like mess around for a bunch, for a bit of time. You know, I haven't been on it, so I can't really give like. I can't really say if it's good or not. I mean, from the POV, it looks very good. I just question the end of the ride, really. Yeah, there's like some cool stuff. Like you also got Icebreaker, which opening. That's gonna be good. There's Emperor that no one cares about. That's opening. That'll probably be okay because it's a B&M and a dive coaster, but it's actually got like a somewhat unique layout, so that's cool. Yeah. What else is there? Oh yeah, there's that B&M Surf Coaster that everyone cared about for about 20 minutes, but now no one cares about it. That'll probably be okay, I guess. I mean, like, modern B&M's pretty tame. It's like, yeah, no forces ever. Forces are a sin. I mean, there's some cool stuff opening in Europe, I guess. Oh, we got Fly's. Fly's been like opened, I guess. I cannot remember when that ride opened though. Well, I don't know when that ride opened. I'm pretty sure it was this year. Um, that ride looks pretty great. I want to go to Phantasialand and get on it and stuff. What else is there? Oh, there's Condor. There's Abyss, that Vekoma launch, and some other stuff. Those both look great. I'm pretty sure Vekoma's building a family SLC as well, or custom SLC, one of the new ones. Yeah, so Vekoma's been busy. Yeah, Fly looks like it has amazing near misses. Yeah, I have. yeah, like that's basically like one of the requirements to build a ride at Phantasialand. It's just like, how close can we get to the scenery, and then half that number, and then build like, just eyeball it, and just hope that they don't lose their arm and stuff. That's basically what Phantasialand is. Like, their rides have insane clearance, like the near misses and stuff. And the theming looks amazing on it. Like, it's such a good looking ride. Okay. Okay. Yeah. I'm not gonna bother doing this rock work down the side here because you can't see it. I'll do a bit in this corner. I'll literally just like put a stair here. You know, just like this. This is fine. Okay, and then just do that, and then put like a stair like here and stuff. Condor looks pretty good. I'm pretty interested to see how that non-inverting Cobra roll rides. It looks it looks really weird from like the outside and stuff, but hopefully on the ride it looks pretty good. Or it feels pretty good. I mean, I can't think of any problems there will be with it and stuff. But you know, there might be some. Okay. Yeah, I'm trying to think. Oh yeah, that Japan's opening a ride as well. It's an Intamin Blitz, which is very cool. No one seems to be talking about it. What is it called? It's like Revenge of the Light or something like that. Yeah. Oh, what's it called? I think it's Revenge of the Light, but that's kind of got like that's kind of got a cheetah hunt vibe. It's got like that branch thing that cheetah hunt has, where it just goes up in the sky, and it's just like, yeah, I'm just gonna vibe up here for a bit, you know. Hi, bye. Oh, hey there, menu. Okay. Thing is, I think that's a pretty dumb move to put that on, like, because that element is like quite specific to cheetah hunt. Like, the whole idea of what it's meant to represent and stuff, like on the ride, it's meant to be like, you know, cheetah just going up into the, like, on a branch, you know, and just like circling, like looking for prey and stuff. So to put it on like another ride, which doesn't really relate to cheetahs, just seems a bit weird. I don't know. Hang on, I'll go find the RCDB page for it. Just give me a second. RCDB.com. Aha, I found it. That did not take long. Okay. There you go. Check it out. I mean, it looks to be a pretty fantastic layout. Like, it looks pretty great layout wise. You know, and the theming looks excellent as well. You know, Intamin usually comes up with pretty strong layouts and stuff. So I'm not it's like the thing in the I don't know if the element has a name. I don't think it does have a name. A wind catcher tower. Is that really what it's called? Yeah. Okay, so that little turret, that little thing in the sky is called a wind catcher tower. Oh, the more you know. Yeah, but yeah. I mean, you know, I don't really think people care too much about what Asia's doing theme park wise. Mainly because it's either, oh, China's messed up another ride, like vertical roller coaster. I've seen a bit of it, but it's been a while. Yeah, it's like a ride that I remember weirdly. I don't know why I remember it. Like it's just like, oh yeah, they're building this ride. It's actually kind of cool. I don't know. Okay. And you just decorate this bit here. Yeah, that'll probably turn out pretty great as well. Yeah. Yeah, I'm just gonna do this, and I'm just gonna stack this up against here, and then just do this, like so. And now I get to update the map, if I can actually get out of here. Just out here. This is gonna be cool. Oh, look at all that colour. Yeah, because usually whenever there's news of, like, China's doing something with roller coasters, it's like, or Asia. I mean, this is Happy Valley. So, you know, I'm pretty sure Happy Valley is Japan, isn't it? Yeah, no, it's China. So it is China. Like, usually whenever China does anything with roller coasters, it's they've broken something, or they've messed something up so bad. Oh, I just got rid of the map. That's annoying. I need to go get that back. Like, have you seen a Golden Horse vertical drop roller coaster? It actually looks like something out of Open RCT 2. There's two different track styles on the same ride. Now, is it safe? Is a good question. I'm gonna say no. It doesn't look good or safe at all. But honestly, like, it's got 4 trains on it, like 4 cars wide. So if you're in the back 2 rows, you don't really get hung over the vertical drop at all. You're kind of just sitting there. It's just like, oh, we broke down. So, you know, it's just another bizarre design decision made by China. Yeah. Okay, so think I'm fairly happy with what we've done in today's stream, which is, you know, we finished decorating another part of the ride. Between streams, I'm gonna like extend the state. I'm gonna get like this facade done here, this corner here. And then I'm gonna get the carousel building done, and the carousel itself, because, you know, that's gonna take forever, and it's just gonna be going, So if I do this, this might look good. Yes, I don't think anyone wants to listen to that for like 2 hours. So, when you join me next, we'll probably be doing these buildings here. All these buildings here. So yeah, thanks for watching if you sticked around, and I will see you next time. Bye.